Hello and welcome back to another amazing all-student produced live news show here on Channel 99.
Where we will be bringing you news stories, sports, weather, fun-filled segments, and more.
I'm your host, Shane Jordan.
And I'm Kylie Dillon.
So Kylie, this week, how you liking it? Colder weather's coming through?
I am not a big fan of cold weather. I would much rather prefer summer.
Not adjusting very well?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, we're going to warm you guys up with some good stories, so here you go.
A Belarusian author by the name of Svetlana Alexievich was awarded the 2015 Nobel Prize for Literature on Thursday. She was awarded for her polyphonic writings. She is the 14th woman to win the Nobel Prize, which is in total was awarded 107 times. She has a very unique skill of writing, which had won her the award in the first place.
Throughout the weekend, South Carolina had been hit the outskirts of a hurricane. Many people had to leave their homes, and the results were terrible. There were tons of floods throughout the state, where many people's properties were damaged. The state governor had requested for major aid from the federal government in 11 different counties, and they are now receiving more aid.
The Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain will be having a concert at the Hazleton Area High School on October 15th at 7:30 p.m. For more information and to buy tickets, call Amelia at 570-788-4864.
Recently, UGI made a donation to Seven Loaves Soup Kitchen in Tunkhannock. They sent the soup kitchen, a check for $25,000 last month. The soup kitchen moved into a larger facility. This will be great help to the soup kitchen and the people in need of a hot meal.
Mia Gonzalez missed out on a 3.5 years of her life because of constant colds and pneumonia. Mia would get easily winded and needed multiple asthma medications to assist her breathing. Doctors realized that Mia had a malformation in her aorta. The hospital got a 3D printer that makes exact replicas of organs that doctors can use to plan surgery. They discovered a way to resolve the malformation using 3D printing objects.
During Sunday morning, a chase occurred involving a drug deal which led to a head-on crash, including 3 women in Mahanoy City. One passenger was life-flighted to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Cedar Crest, for treatment of serious injuries. The other 2 women sustained minor injuries and are being treated as well. Police will act with legal force after they recover.
The Taste of Greater Hazleton will be happening on Sunday, October 11th. It will feature many different restaurants, including the Brass Buckle, Eddie's American Diner, and the Top of the 80s. It will be at 12 noon until 3 p.m. at the Health and Wellness Center in Hazleton. Tickets are $18 in advance or $20 at the door.
MLB playoffs so far.
Well, coming up with MLB playoffs, last night was a great game between the Blue Jays. They ended up not getting the win, though, but David Price did pitch a good game, but the price just was not right, and there's nothing he could do. The team couldn't help him there. He had the team on his back last night, but what can you do, man?
What do you think about college football so far with everybody losing?
College football, it's honestly, it's a pretty open field right now. Anybody can really make it to the playoffs. Everybody's playing pretty good so far, so we'll see how it unfolds, and we'll see later down the line.
Thanks, Shane. So Joe and I will be back with your Channel 99 News Sports.
We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, Chief. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to getschool.com for more info.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow. Oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Hey guys, I'm Tyler Bashinsky and I hope you're ready for 60 Second Serenade. I will always be giving you guys random, weird facts and information about everyday things in your lives. Don't worry, these topics will always be juicy and fact-filled. Be sure to check us out on Channel 99 to get your weekly 60 seconds of Serenade.
What's up, everybody? Joe here with your Channel 99 News Sports. So let's get to it. First up in the MLB, the Chicago Cubs have advanced into the playoffs for the first time in 12 years after beating the Pirates 4-0. The last time the Cubs went to the playoffs was when the Steve Boardman incident happened and ruined the Cubs' chances of going to the World Series. Congrats to the Chicago Cubs on their victory on Wednesday night. Now the NFL. Sad news for the football world as we have learned the passing of former coach Lindy Infante. Infante was coach of the Packers from 1988 through 1991 and coach of the Colts from 1996 through 1997. He also coached Jacksonville from 1984 through 1985. Infante was only 75 years old. Now in the NBA, Kobe Bryant is ranked 93rd in the NBA rank. Bryant was ranked number 6 in the 2012-2013 countdown. Bryant is rumored to make $25 million this season, more than any other player in the league. I'm done for today. Now I'm going to throw it over to Don Kellen for college sports. Hey Don, are there any good college games going on this weekend, buddy?
Yes, there is some good games going on this week, Joe. So welcome back to college sports. So it's week 6 in college sports and college football. So let's get to it. So some good games. So let's get to it. The first game is a Big 12 matchup as it's the Red River rivalry as number 10th ranked Oklahoma faces unranked Texas. Now Oklahoma has a chance to make the playoff and Texas is looking for the upset. But the upset won't happen, as Oklahoma will win this game very easily by the score 42-3. Now, the next game is a Big Ten game. Unranked Maryland faces a top team in the country, Ohio State. Now, Ohio State has been on upset alert the past couple weeks. They have survived, but not this week. The top team will fall as Maryland will pull off the upset by the score 30-27. In other news, the Hazleton Area High School Spirit Club is proud to announce the overall winner of the Outstanding Student Athlete Award. Program. Fall sports coaches nominated the following student athletes: field hockey, Kara Stanford; tennis, Ilya Novotnak; football, Sammy Sanchez; volleyball, Kendra Profel; girls water polo, Abby Schneider; boys water polo, Emmanuel Castrello; girls soccer, Madison Palumbo; boys cross country, Matt Holzer; girls cross country, Mary Eberside. The overall outstanding athlete of the week is a tie. Field hockey is Kara Stanford. Kara was critical to both of our wins this past week against Delaware Valley and Dallas. Kara scored 2 goals and 2 assists in the game. She led our team on and off the field. Due to her outstanding efforts, we are 2nd in AAA and 5th out of the 23 teams in our conference, according to Citizens Voice. Sammy Sanchez from football. Sammy is a senior, he is a starting offensive guard, and he plays defensive tackle. Sammy has progressed not only as a player, but as a mature, hard-working man. He has become a leader on our football team. He plays with inspired energy every week. He personifies the blue-collar mentality of our team right now. Now back to college sports. Now for the next game. It's another Big Ten game. It's number 13th ranked Northwestern faces number 18th ranked Michigan. Now these two teams have surprised me so far. I'm calling it. One of these two teams will be in the 14 playoff. Northwestern will win 30-27. Now for the game of the week, as number 23rd ranked California faces number 5th ranked Utah. Now this game is a big game in a wide open Pac-12. Both teams are great, but put up swoop as Utah will win 25-15. Now see you all here right here on Channel 99 News, plus come back for your Today in History.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow. Oh, she's one great listener and loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Hey guys, I'm Tyler Bashinsky and I hope you're ready for 60 Second Serenade. I will always be giving you guys random, weird facts and information about everyday things in your lives. Don't worry, these topics will always be juicy and fact-filled. Be sure to check us out on Channel 99 to get your weekly 60 Seconds of Serenade.
Welcome back to Today in History with me, Kylie Dillon. Today is October 9th. So to start off, in 1871, flames sparked in the Chicago barn of Patrick and Catherine O'Leary and spread over Chicago, killing 250 people, leaving 100,000 homeless, destroying 17,450 buildings, and causing an estimated $200,000 million in damages. Legend has it that the fire was started when the family's cow knocked over a lantern, but no one really knows if that is actually true. Looks like this land turned into the Great Chicago Fire. In 1998, the U.S. House of Representatives voted to proceed in impeaching President Bill Clinton on charges of perjury and obstruction of justice. This decision was made after a 4-year investigation into Clinton's alleged involvement in scandals including
improper Arkansas real estate deals, claims of sexual harassment, and various other things. After his testimony, the House of Representatives engaged in a battle over whether or not to actually impeach him. Many Republicans favored yes, as they saw him as unfit to lead the country. However, they did not get their way, as Clinton was never actually impeached. So now, on to celebrity birthdays. Many of you may know him as the man who would catch a grenade for you, pop singer Bruno Mars. Today, he turns 30 years old. Get Uptown Funky tonight, Bruno. Happy birthday. Well, that's all for me. Make sure to tune in next Friday when today is history.
Hey guys, it's Tyler and welcome to your weekly 60-second serenade. This week's topic is cats. Now, cats have their own lifespan of around 12 to 15 years old, but did you know the oldest cat, which name was Cream Puff, lived to be 38? If you ever go to play with your cat sometimes, it may not be feeling it, and that's because cats are more active at night than day. And if you let your cat out in the yard to play or something, don't be surprised if it comes back with a dead bird. Cats are the leading predator for birds. To me, that sounds pretty saddening because what did the birds ever do to the cats? Well, that's about all for today's, guys. Tune in next week to get your serenation of 60 seconds.
Hey guys, seen any cool movies since the beginning of the year? If you're in search of some, you've come to the right place. All here for those flicks that we're putting in the spotlight, the cinema spotlight to be exact. Pawn Sacrifice and Maze Runner are the hot movies that are getting a lot of conversation lately. Directed by Edward Zwick, Pawn Sacrifice brought in over $250,000 this weekend at the box office. In the film, Tobey Maguire portrays the true story of Bobby Fischer, a chess prodigy during the Cold War. Maze Runner, however, topped the charts over the weekend, though making over $344 million in gross revenue. About a community of boys and one girl, plus a main character with an erased memory, the movie stars some of Hollywood's current heartthrobs, including Dylan O'Brien, Kaya Scodelario, Thomas Brody Sangster, Ki Hong Lang, and many more. But maybe you're not up to a trip to the theater this weekend and want to cuddle up with a romantic comedy, fairy tale fantasy with classic lines and characters that are sure to stick out in your mind forever. All these things perfectly wrapped into one are what makes The Princess Bride a great watch for some laughs and a great time. Lose yourself in a story of romance, vengeance, magic, and destiny. Released in 1987, the movie is based on the best-selling book written in 1973. With a low budget of only $16 million for a feature film, the sets and stars managed to bring the forests and castles and heroes and enemies to life in a whole fantasy land, starring Cary Elwes and Robin Wright and directed by Rob Reiner. The movie won the Hugo Award for Best Dramatic Presentation in 1987 also. Feeling like ditching school even though it just started? Well, instead of actually skipping class, you can take a Saturday afternoon and flip on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Watch Matthew Broderick as Ferris Bueller in this comedy from those crazy 80s. Already seen it? Well, we bet you didn't know that this, legend has it, had Charlie Sheen, in preparation for the role he had for only one scene, stayed up for 48 hours straight, supposedly pulling it off by smoking meth. Yikes. And that's it for This Week in Movies. I'm Bethany Jalali for Cinema Spotlight, and be sure to tune in next Friday for new releases to hear about, throwback flicks to rediscover, and facts about your favorite movies that'll be sure to blow your mind. Until then.
Hey guys, welcome to Game Life Weekly here. Mark Singer here with your upcoming game releases. So first we got on our list is Chibi Robo Ziplash coming out for the 3DS on October 9th. Civilization Beyond Earth Rising the Tide expansion coming out for PC, Mac, and Linux on October 9th. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection coming out for PS4 on October 9th. Altair, Ireland Trilogy coming out for PS3 on October 13th. Back to the Future, the game, 30th Anniversary Edition coming out for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4 on October 13th. Corpse Party Blood Drive coming out for Vita on October 13th. Dragon Quest Heroes coming out for PS4 on October 13th. Grand Age is Medieval coming out for PS4 on October 13th. Minecraft Story Mode Episode 1, The Order of the Stone, coming out for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, and PC on October 13th. The Talos Principal coming out for PS4 on October 13th. Wasteland 2 coming out for Xbox One and PS4 on October 13th. Goosebumps coming out for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, and 3DS on October 14th. Mushroom 11 coming out for PC, Mac, and Linux October 15th. Well, that's all the game releases coming out for this week. Thanks for watching. Your host, Mark Sangarimi here, logging off.
What's the weather going to look like for this weekend? Find out at Channel 99.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow. Oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Hey guys, I'm Tyler Bashinsky and I hope you're ready for 60 Second Serenade. I will always be giving you guys random, weird facts and information about everyday things in your lives. Don't worry, these topics will always be juicy and fact-filled. Be sure to check us out on Channel 99 to get your weekly 60 Seconds of Serenade.
Hey guys, it's Chris Farley here with Channel 99 Forecast. Let's take a look outside at the Career Center weather cam. It's a bit windy outside right now. Here's a look at our current conditions. It's just about 70 degrees outside with about 70% humidity. Wind is blowing from the south at about 13 miles per hour. There is also an 80% chance of precipitation today, as well as a thunderstorm likely within the hour. The high will be 71 and the low 43. Our long weekend looks pretty good with some not so good weather later on in the week. Here's your 7-day forecast. Remember, for our weather conditions, you can go to bctv99.com and access the weather. You could also download the Weather Underground app for iOS and Android. Be sure to add our Hazleton Area Career Center to your weather stations. Enjoy your long weekend, and we'll see you guys next week with our show. That's all from us here on Channel 99. Make sure to tune in again next Friday for yeah.